Hey guys, we're gonna do another video. I have a box for you to unbox. Not a big one, but it could be something fun. If we have time, we're gonna open this the rest of the Catwoman that I have 2 or 3 from these still here that I need to open. You know, otherwise it would be a Catwoman unboxing video, and it's could be a little bit boring for people, I guess. So yeah. Like what I'm always doing, pre-opening packages, so I'm not really struggling with the unboxing for the whole time. Come on, get out. Ow. Right. So we're gonna put this stuff out. Get out. Right. So throwing the box away. Not throwing away, but yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look. All right. Jesus, we have all these things scattered around. So this is my only day off. I'm still working on a comic book, by the way. So that's a good thing. We plan to try to go on to a Kickstarter later, but I'm busy making a little bit changes and adjustments to setting up the campaign, which means I have this brand called Cosmonaut Comics that I'm probably will show you a little bit later, because I'm in talks with someone that can make a banner for me for my YouTube channel. So basically, what I'm trying to do, and I'm not sure how I want to do it yet, but I'm going from Darksiders Comics to my brand Cosmonaut Comics in the very near future. But I'm not sure if you can change your name or title, your YouTube name. Not sure if you can do that. I have to figure it out. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Well, not a lot, but yeah, we're gonna find out how it all works. First of all, Hulk with Tyrannus. Got me a Fantastic Four. I believe this is John Byrne. So this is fun. This is with the Tarantula. I believe this is the very first Tarantula. Let me open this up and see if this is actually the case, or. I mean, there was a Tarantula after that that was working with the Punisher. I believe there was the second Tarantula, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Nice. I believe this is the original Tarantula, this guy, right? He's going after Spider-Man. He's fighting him on this boat, and then there's also these knives in his boot. Yeah, he's very quick. He's I believe a Spanish or Mexican guy. Great, he was a great fun villain, but then something happened to him that I'm probably going to talk about. That's the downside with comics, right? It goes into the next one, into the next one, into the next one, and then somehow it will be a story. But if I don't have the next one and the next one, it's going to be a challenge. So yeah, more Fantastic Four. Wait a minute, it's two of them. Could that be if this is the original Torch that became? Oh my God, he's an android, right? Just like Quasimodo. Yeah, we can open this up. Sure, why not? What's his name again? He was also an Avenger. I mean, if this is the one. Oh, Jack Kirby. Nice. Ads. More ads. Yeah, this one. He was from the 40s. I believe he fought with Captain America, back in the day. It's called the Invaders. He was part of the Invaders with his buddy Toro. But he was called the Torch, or the Human Torch here, right? So there is now 2 torches. Oh, look at this. Looks great. Yeah. All right. All right. Super cool. I like that. Just believe that's my new stopping word. That's how I say it. It's not stopping word. You know, this phrase, super cool. I'm not sure why I say that all the time, but I don't know. Anyway. We got more Peter Parker with the Swarm, you know, as a low-level villain, but still fun. I got a Spider-Woman. Not sure why I still buy Spider-Woman. I mean, I got a couple of them, but yeah. Maybe there was a reason for that when I bought it. Anyway, got more Dazzler. And if this is the guy that I think it is... Yes, this is a one-shot. Not sure. I have to know. Sorry. I have to open this up. My curiosity is getting the better of me. Yes, this is the... oh, man. What's his name? Well, we gotta... Oops, sorry. I gotta find out. There's also the Dazzler that I like, right? You know, this version of her. I believe it's the... Yes, I know. It's the Light Master. Now I remember. See, this guy. Yeah, the Light Master. He's another old fool. He basically has, I don't know, I can call it Green Lantern powers, but then with light. You know, you can manipulate light like, you know, like this. Like a... You know, that. All right. I mean, look at this. Look at this computer equipment. Is this freaking awesome? Damn. Hey, and if this is a one-shot, we can do a review about it, which is always my, you know, I like to do that. You know, I like doing one-shots once at a time. I have this running series, you know, with the Transformers, with Geiger, with, you know, the GSA, which also I like. But at some point, I also like doing, you know, one-shots. Batman and Superman or Superman, Batman, world's finest comics. Oh man, look at this classic with the Valkyrie. Wow, I'm gonna open this up. What does it say? First Valkyrie out of the... Okay, look at this. I'm not paying $30 for this, by the way. Cleanable cover, minor tick, spine roll. Okay, well, you know what? It's all those things. I'm not one of those guys that, oh man, I have to have this perfect condition and I pay $60 for it or something. I don't care. I just want to have the comic. I mean, the days that I'm, you know, that stuff is way behind me. Oh yeah, I remember this. The Hulk is getting invited at socialites, I guess, and they want to basically use him. And then this woman's becoming an activist, you know, equal rights for women and, you know, feminist. And then we see, what's her name? Gamora? No, it's not Gamora, but Amora, right? You know, the Enchantress, and gives her exactly the power she needs to well, transform her into the Valkyrie. And this is strange, you know, we have this comic panels here, then we have ads, and the comic panels is going to the next page, and then we have still ads. It looks weird. He says, hey, here's money. And the Hulk says, well, what would I do with money? And then the party's getting crashed because of the Valkyrie. So I believe this is, well, this is not the real Valkyrie, right? But more like, well, probably it's a little bit hard to explain. And she is, I mean, she's an Asgardian. Look at this. Oops. Yeah. I mean, probably the woman that is has the power of the Valkyrie, right, is basically coming to the surface. Because I knew that Valkyrie and her human body was two separate entities. And maybe it bleed a little bit over in the later, how do you say, in later issues, but I'm not sure anymore. Okay, more Fantastic Four, by the way, with Power. Well, he's not Luke Cage, but you know, in this, once upon a time, Luke Cage was called Power Man, and then was also a battle with another villain called himself Power Man that became Goliath, and then became Atlas from the Thunderbolts, you know, the original Thunderbolts. Yeah. Look at this with Kang the Conqueror. No, it's not Kang the Conqueror, it's Claw. Why am I saying Kang? Yeah. Look at all these awesome, cool comics, man. I mean, look at these covers. I mean, Jesus, look how evil he looks. Ha ha! You will be burned in this furnace, Spider-Man. Or something like that. Oh, speaking of Power Man, here, this is the guy. This is Eric Jostin, called then the Smuggler, but then later Power Man. Oh, man. That is a coincidence. I didn't even know I had it. So no joke, guys. It was really a coincidence. So, okay. So, yeah, the Smuggler is a stupid name for that guy. But this is, you know, he has ionic powers, but in this comic, it wasn't revealed that Eric Jostin here had ionic powers. He was just got the he got a serum from a guy, a power broker, I guess, and then he turned into this strong guy, and he's calling himself the Smuggler. And then he got in a fight with Luke Cage because of the name, because he calls himself Power Man, and Luke Cage, then Power Man, calls him then later Luke Cage again. It's just a little bit weird. Also, one of my favorite superheroes ever that I grew up with when I was young, the White Tiger. He's great, unfortunately killed. But it's called Ayala something. Hector Ayala was his name. Fantastic superhero, in my opinion. Yeah. Cool. What a coincidence. All right. What do we have? More Fantastic Four, by the way. Look at this. Wait, it's the Molecule Man, but then with Reed's face. What's going on? Oh, possession of Reed's body. All right. Yeah, I remember when the Molecule has the staff, but then it was before he realized that the power was in him all the time, right? So, what do we have more? We got a Justice League of America. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is this a George Paris cover? Yeah. Where's the signature? Here. Also got an X-Men. I mean, this is a famous one, right? When Jane became the Phoenix and that they are battling her, but of course he was way too powerful. Also, this is my favorite Rogue costume. I know she is super popular now with the long curly hairs, but you know, back in the day, I found this costume the best. But now she has, I don't know, there's too many mutants. That's the problem. Yeah. Oh no. Look how creepy this looks. Yeah. I mean, this is with the costume when I meant with the hoodie and her haircut. I don't know. It's just like this version of her the most. Oh no, what's going on here? X-Men fighting X-Men again. Mastermind. Jason Weingard, or what is the name? And this is not his real visage, right? Because Mastermind was looking way different. Like here, this is a real face. And then he transformed it, because it's all an illusion, right? So Cyclops needs to, I don't know, fighting the X-Men for reasons I forgot. Maybe they were under the influence of whoever. Anyway, it was awesome. But you know what? I was looking for a comic that I thought I had, and I hope it's in here, but it seems it's not, which sucks. I was looking for a Batman comic that I want to review, but I don't know where it is. Tales of the Legion of Superheroes. I always collect these because I like that. Amazing Spider-Man with the... Yeah, these two. Yeah, classic Goblin. Again, my favorite Goblin. More Legion of Superheroes. I'm going to take this away. Good. Oh, yeah. Never mind. With Monel. Oh, yeah. Dazzler. Cool. More Hulk with the Defenders. Here, there's the Valkyrie again with her another costume. Memories. Like I said, they don't do, I don't know, covers like this anymore. You know, like you said, oh man, what's going on? And then you want to pick it up from the shelves at your local comic book store, and you flip through it and say, yeah, let's buy it. It's not how it works anymore, unfortunately. More Legion. Whoops, what's this? Nice. Lord Claw. More Justice League. Supergirl with her. It was before the Crisis when she was still alive. I mean, this version. And we have the X-Men, and it's basically it for today. Damn it, where's my Batman comic? Anyway, so guys, this is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Leave me a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to do more pretty soon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.